So for me, this guide matters for both how it was developed and also for what it contains. The process itself, I found, was very open and participatory, allowing space for a wide range of voices to be heard. And in a sector where time is often limited, that level of inclusiveness is rare and quite valuable. And then in its contents, the guide is being published at a turning point for the sector, which everyone is very well aware of. If we reflect on evaluating humanitarian action as a system, so something greater than the sum of its parts, this started after genocide in 1996 with the joint evaluation of emergency assistance to Rwanda. And now, 30 years later, another genocide is ongoing. And so this guide really has the potential to play the role of a compass so that we can use evaluative evidence and reflect as to what we've learned as a sector over those 30 years and what are the barriers that remain for whom and why. This guide strikes a valuable balance between continuity and relevance to current debates and issues. Continuity because it retains the 7 OECD DAC criteria providing consistency, but then current relevance because it integrates some of the sector current priorities such as people-centered approaches, locally led action, as well as environmental considerations. And more specifically, 2 elements stand out for me. First, the guide pragmatism. In recent years, I think we've all witnessed a growing codification of evaluation methods in social sciences overall, but also in the humanitarian sector. And while this improved evaluation quality sometimes places excessive focus on process over the substance of the evaluation. And this guide offers concrete, actionable advice that I think would be very useful for both evaluators and those commissioning evaluations. The second element that stood out for me is the guide's humility. The guide focuses on the evaluation criteria, yet it is very clear that the criteria should be there to support answering the key evaluation questions and not the other way around. It is still very common that evaluation TOR present a long shopping list of evaluation questions organized per evaluation criteria, as opposed to reflect on the need of the users and support decision-making. And so at a time when the UN just published a report to acknowledge that not many UN reports are being read, being user-centered as this guide is, to me is really important.